Hey boys and girls, it's Miss Ishman here, and we are going to do another small group reading lesson today. Our objective for today is I can substitute sounds to create new words. Our focus letter, we will be reviewing the letter U, uppercase and lowercase u, and the sound that it makes. And our sight words, we will be reviewing those from last week as well, and they are what, said, and was. Let's go. All right, to warm up for our lesson, we're going to again review our letters and our letter sounds. W, W, J, J, R, R, N, N, I, V, V, L, L, X, X, S, S, T, T, Q, Q, P, P, Z, Z, B, B, M, M, F, F, C, K, Y, Y, D, D, K, K, H, H, O, A, G, G, A, E, and U, This will be our focus letter for today. All right, guys, our sight words are still the same this week, so we're going to review those really quickly. They're still the same 3 words that we had from last week. So we have what, said, was. What, said, was. W-H-A-T, what. S-A-I-D, said. W-A-S, was. What, said, was. All right, this week we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to do a chain word activity where we use the strategy of substitution to substitute sounds in words to create new words. And each word that we create is going to have the short U, sound in the middle. So each word we create is going to be a CVC word that stands for consonant, vowel, consonant, meaning that each word will have a beginning sound, a middle sound, which will be the letter U, and an ending sound. The first word we're going to create is the word bug. Bug. So before we create this word, let's think about the sounds we hear in the word bug. So let's think about the beginning sound. B, B. What letter makes the B sound? B. Let's move on to the middle sound. So we have B, And we learned last week and this week that the letter U makes the sound. So far we have B, And our last sound is G, B, G. What letter makes the G sound? G. Now we have our first word. Bug. Bug. Very good. So now we're going to change the word bug to mug. We're going to change the word bug to mug. So let's think about that. If I want to change the word bug to mug, what letter would I have to change? I would have to change the beginning sound from b to m. What letter makes the m sound? M. Ugh, mug. So that's all we're doing. We're going to change each sound one at a time to create new words. Let's move on. Our next word we're going to create is mud. Mud. So here we have mug, but I want to change the word from mug to mud. So which letter would I have to change? I would need to change my ending sound from g to d. What letter makes the d sound? D. Now we have the word mud. Mud. Very good. Now I want to change the word from mud to sud. Sud. So if I want to create the word sud, which letter would I have to change? I would have to change my beginning sound from to s. What letter makes the s sound? S. Now I've changed my word from mud to sud. Sud. We're going to create one last word. So I want to change the word from sud to sun. Sun. So let's think about that. If I want to change this word from sud to sun, which letter would I have to change? I would need to change my ending sound from d to n. What letter makes the n sound? N. So now we've changed our word from sud to sun. Sun. Now we're going to read some words and sentences that contain the short U, the sound. Again, we have a picture of an umbrella because it begins with the sound. Umbrella. Let's sound out these words. Ugh, mug. Ugh, bug. Ugh, rug. Ugh, dug. Mud. On this side, we have our 3 sight words again. What, said, was. Let's look at numbers 1, 2, and 3 at the bottom of the page. Let's look at number 1. But let's look at what's at the end of number 1. I see a question mark. So that means that when we read this sentence, we have to read it as if it is a question. What is in the tub? Tub. What is in the tub? Number 2. It is a pet. Pet, said Bud. Bud. It is a pet, said Bud. Number 3. Again, I see a question mark at the end of the sentence, so we have to read it as if it is a question. Was the et, pet, in mud, mud. Was the pet in mud? And lastly, we are going to read our decodable book for this week. So I want you to go to your orange readers and writers notebook, turn to the story, The Little Engine That Could, and find this decodable book and pull it out. Then I want you to get a crayon, a pencil, or anything that you may have. I'm using a crayon today, and today I'm using the color orange. Once you have your decodable book, I want you to look on page 1. I want you to circle all of the letter U's that you can find. Let's count how many of the letter U we found together. 1, 2, 3. Very good. Let's look at the title of our decodable. Jan, Jan, and Gus. Gus. Jan and Gus. Looking at the picture, who do you think is Jan? Think about the name Jan. Would that be a boy or a girl? Jan is most likely a girl. So that means that Gus is most likely the boy. Let's read our sentences at the bottom of the page. Jan and Gus are pals. Pals. Jan and Gus are pals. They like to have fun. They like to have fun. Open your decodable to the middle. You should be on pages 2 and 3. I want you to circle all of the letter U that you see on pages 2 and 3. After you've circled all of the letter U's that you found, let's count them together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 of the letter U on pages 2 and 3. Let's look at page 2. Let's read it together. Jan and Gus like the sun. Jan and Gus like the sun. They like to hum on the bus. They like to hum on the bus. Page 3. Jan and Gus see a bug. Jan and Gus see a bug. They run in the mud. They run in the mud. Turn to the back of your decodable. You should be looking at page 4. I want you to circle all of the letter U that you see on page 4. After you've circled all of the letter U's on page 4, let's count them together. 1, 2, 3. There are 3 of the letter U on page 4. Let's read the first sentence together. Jan and Gus are on the rug. Jan and Gus are on the rug. Jan and Gus are pals. Jan and Gus are pals. Thank you for joining Miss Ishman once again. I will see you all next week with another small group reading lesson. Bye.